You guys know that when a game starts with music this calm, it's gonna get real fucked up real fast. Hi guys. It's been a while. I got kind of swept up in recording Kingdom Hearts 2, so Hotline Miami 2 fell by the wayside. But I've been recording another project alongside that. What it is? Well, a few of you have been asking for it, but this is not the place to talk about it. So to begin, I want to go over the options because I want to warn a few of you ahead of time. I'm going to keep the filter to skip the sexual violence scenes off. So in exchange, I will be putting an annotation up around the time that the scenes happen. I've played this game a lot, but I can't promise I'll get all of them, so just be careful, okay? Going back to the main menu, everything's been unlocked. I've done hard mode, but for the sake of this playthrough, I'm only going to do easy mode. Well, normal mode, I should say. Yes, normal mode. There's also a cutscene here that plays after you've beaten the game. I'm gonna leave that in, so I don't know if it counts as spoilery, but I will be putting an annotation up above the title screen right about now. Okay, thank you, Future Jazzy. And with that, I think it's time we got started. I only need to find something to do about that clicking. I don't have a better place for my mouse. Try to debate whether or not to do voice acting. Nah. I don't have the voices for it. Like, there are many things I can do, but without the modulation effects of Audacity, I don't really feel like I do any of these justice. There's also going to be a fair bit of flashing in the next couple of minutes, but here we're sort of being introduced to all the characters we can play as. Well, I mean, we're introduced, but we're not. It's really difficult to explain. It makes a lot more sense once the game's finished. Like the rest of the damn game. Also, I would like to point out that I'm recording this at 2:04 a.m. on Sunday, November the 15th. I am delirious, but somehow I am so much more relaxed than I have been in a while. Then again, I mean, it's very early on a Sunday, and I have no engagements, or I have nothing going on today. So, here we are. Recording. Congested. Exhausted. But happy. As I said, we'll be introduced properly to all of these characters in time. Until then, I'm just gonna leave you guys in the dark. Sort of. I suppose I should be clicking through this a bit more than I am talking, but I want you guys to be able to read this, so I'm trying to space out the clicks. Alright, now we get to start the game proper. I have to hand it to Denaton, by the way. This is a pretty sweet intro for a game. This also serves as the tutorial, much like, what was it? Old crusty hobo dude in the first one. I forgot just how visceral that was. Oh well. Let's Take care. Yeah, I'll come back. Honestly, Martin is not one of my favorite characters of the game. Like, I don't have too much experience with him, so I can't really say that I'm giving him a fair rap. Is that a brick? Screw this plant, man. I'm taking this. Oh, how cute. Let's interrupt. What? Okay. Annotation going up over the bed. 3, 2, 1. As I said, it's a very strange introduction. It's not going to make much sense either. I still don't fully understand it. And I've been thinking about this game for months. Like, I beat it... I think I beat it the day it came out. Maybe the day after? But I've been constantly coming back to it, so... yeah. And now we enter the game proper. With one of my favorite groups of characters. The fans! We got Tony, we got Ash, we got Corey, Mark, Tony again, Ash again. Does Alex not have a line in this? Oh, that might be why, because we're controlling Alex. So, again, we have Corey, Tony, Alex and Ash, me being Alex, and Mark. And for the first time I came in here, I was confused as hell about where I'm supposed to go. I thought it was over here. By the way, nice product placement, guys. I like that. And it wasn't until I walked around like, oh, this is our car. Despite having read the digital comic, which if you haven't read, it gives a tiny bit of context, so I would recommend it personally. But anyway, let's get started. Now, since I've unlocked everything, I can go through with any of the characters, but I feel like it's only fitting that we go with Corey. Because Corey can dodge roll. Oh shit! Which, I want to try something out. Can I? Okay, so it doesn't knock anyone out. I don't know why I thought I did. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was good. That was a good dodge. Nice dodge, Corey. Let's make noise. Make some noise! Make some noise! Yeah! That actually went much better than it normally does. Alright. So the gameplay, if you haven't figured it out, is pretty much the same as it was last time, except the enemies are much better armed. Oh shit! Ah! And the music has changed up, graphics are marginally better, and there's obviously new character additions. The enemies aren't all just Russian mafia members. But apart from that, it's all the same. Yay! Let's see how far I can get in one sitting. The score screen is a bit less seizure-inducing as well. Hey, I think that's a B. Oh, an A. Nice. And a nice little callback to the first game. The detail on the zits is just... huh. Now, rather than handing the guy the money, want to see what Mark does? He just throws it on the counter. Good guy, Mark. You are one of every retail employee's worst nightmares. And we're now introduced to another character. Also, there are papers scattered throughout the game. You can read these and get a little extra backstory, but it's not necessary. It does help a fair bit, though. I wonder if I have to talk to her every time. You throw the money too? Is this just a thing in Miami? So I'm going to show you guys something that I only learned after I'd finished the game both times. And I'm pretty sure it only happens in this level. There's a shotgun in the trunk. Every time I did that before... What was it? I think I was recording one day when I found out. Every time before then, I just walked right into the store. Oh, our detective friend here. Oh! Our detective friend here has a special execution for each gun. With the Uzi and the pistol, he basically just straight up executes them, standing right over top and shooting them. But with the shotgun, he just rams them with the butt of it. Oh, and he can turn these. Fun. I told myself I wasn't going to make this informative, I just wanted to make it fun. But part of the fun... Well, there's a first death. Part of the fun is being able to show the viewers neat things, you know? You'll notice I'm being a bit less reckless than I was the first time around. By which I mean the first game. Again, it's because the enemies are so well armed. Ooh, I want to show you guys the execution. Well, I guess that's not going to happen. What is going on with the frame rate right now? I don't know. But I apologize for it anyway. Shit. I didn't realize I was out of bullets. Okay, that's better. Oh shit! Whew! There we go. Doing good? Yeah. There's a lock-on feature as well, but I don't tend to use it myself. I think in order to activate it, you have to click the... what is it? Middle mouse button? Like I said, I never use it. Let's try it. Yes! Okay. Just seems a bit too easy, you know? There we go. And we're good. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, you can knock these signs down, or these displays if you want to. I typically leave them up. And now we understand what our character does for a living. He's a detective. Yay! I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious that they were looting the place, but... was this necessary? I mean, look, this guy's got his entrails sticking out. This guy's head is half gone. This guy's missing an arm. How do you even do this with a shotgun? I mean, never mind, I just answered my own question. Let's get out of here. My fingerprints are all over that place. I am a shit detective. I think that's another A. Oh, B+. Okay. You know, the worst part about this is that I thought I had to go down by going this way, and I got really confused. CSI Miami. At its finest. How do you guys feel about crime shows? I couldn't have timed that better, honestly. But, I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan. It's like, Criminal Minds is the only one I can personally stand, but all the others just seem too samey. You know? It's like, oh, someone died. Okay, let's get this same investigative team together every time, and somehow they will miraculously figure it out. Like CSI, NCIS, they all just seem too samey to me. And the worst part is they're just saturating TV anymore.